Okay, so this one should be pretty quick because there's not too much to this lesson, but whenever I have the absolute value of 3x equals 15, I'd have 3x equals 15 and 3x equals negative 15. And then I'd solve for x, so divide by 3, so x equals 5 and x equals negative 5, because both are going to make this a true statement. 3 times negative 5 would be negative 15, but the absolute value of negative 15 is 15. So this one's solution set would be 5 and negative 5. Now when I do this one, same thing, so I'd have 2x plus 3 equals 5, and then 2x plus 3 equals negative 5, and then solve for x. So subtract 3. I should do these one at a time. So 2x equals 2, divide by 2, x equals 1, 2x equals negative 8, divide by 2, x equals negative 4. So our solution set on this one would be 1 and negative 4. Okay, now then to our first inequality one. I'm going to draw a squiggle here. Should have given myself more room. So the absolute value of 2x is less than 8. Since this is a less than, we're going to have negative 8 is less than 2x, which is less than 8. And then we divide by 2 on all sides. So negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4, which is less than x, which is less than positive 4. And they'll probably ask you to do this in interval notation, so since it's just less than, we're going to have our parenthesis, and that would be our interval notation. They may have you pick the graph as well. This one's a trick. You can't have an absolute value less than a negative. No solution. This is the other trick. It's greater than a negative. All absolute values are greater than a negative. So this one would be all real numbers or negative infinity to positive infinity. Now this one is an absolute value that's greater than a number. So when it's greater than, we'd have 2x is less than negative 6 and 2x is greater than positive 6. Then we'd solve them both for x. This one, you have to pay attention to the signs you use. So when I go to write this in interval notation to make the answer, this one would be negative infinity to negative 3, and this one would be 3 to positive infinity, parentheses, because it's not equal to. But right here, there's this union sign that's going to show up on the bottom. It's not a U. There's a button that has this on it. If you use the U button, it will not work. You have to use this union sign. But this is probably the trickiest thing that people do. The union sign, not the U button. That's all.